This is the Foxhole Podcast.
Sometimes when I'm in deep thought about cope or illness, maybe I'm feeling a little beat down with something. I think about how I ended up here. And invariably that leads me to think about the choices I made. And many times early on, I was faced with decisions, right? Stay in town and never deploy, never go on to the military, never become a corpsman with the Marines. And invariably, I think about what my life would be like had I stayed and joined the police academy, joined the police force, had I stayed and tried to get into a small college, play sports. And that makes me think about, again, what my life would really be like today. And when I think about that person, that other me, I wonder if I were on my deathbed at the end of my life, how would I feel having never served, having never sacrificed, having never raised my hand and deployed, having never been part of a brotherhood and a sisterhood that is elite and that is unique, that has a greater purpose than me. Yeah, I would be sad. I would be sad with that. And so that then makes me come back to the decisions I did make. And even though I deployed, and like many of you, I'm sick with a handful of life-altering disabilities. And every day life's a struggle, right? But that other me, lying in bed, dying without ever having done anything, would be way worse than having sacrificed something and enjoy this struggle now. Because the struggle has made my life meaningful. It's helped me overcome. It continues to help me overcome. It's introduced me to all of you. It's introduced me to a group of people and friends that I would never have had. It's certainly made me appreciate the moments and the days that are available to me now, right? That if I hadn't experienced this and if I wasn't struggling with this, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't appreciate every snowflake, every breath, every step, every second of every day. And I would take those things for granted. And I wouldn't be here talking to you, sharing these experiences with you, in the hope that something I say about my struggle and my perseverance and fortitude may help you make a change, may help you reframe your struggle. And isn't it funny about struggle? I've really found it life altering. It is sort of a paradox of struggle, right? That when you really start to understand that life is in fact a struggle, that the other me or the me that joined the military is going to experience struggle no matter what. But once you understand that and appreciate that and embrace it and live for it, then suddenly the paradox of struggle is that it doesn't really seem like much of a struggle anymore. That I've turned something that was conceivably an insurmountable challenge or something that was life altering, that we can all turn that into something that is good, that we can live our life with passion, compassion, harmony, love, grace, fortitude, hard work, determination. We live that in our struggle with this illness. And when we do that, maybe our kids see it, our family see it, our spouses see it, because they struggle too. And through our experiences, they learn to grow and they learn to struggle also. And so I've been trying to live by this SOS, struggle on to success. And I want to encourage all of you to try that, to see and frame your existence, what it is now, into something that's positive for you. And know that if your other self were lying on the bed, having never done anything, having never volunteered or stood up or raised your hand, went into combat, sacrificed, that life, the life of not doing, would be meaningless to you. That the life you chose and the sacrifices you've made, despite having this illness, are really meaningful. And that through struggle, we find tremendous meaning in life. Tremendous meaning. And I hope all of you begin to see that meaning for yourselves. Carry on.
This is the Foxhole Podcast.